Have you ever seen a monster, a ghost, or a demon? Not on a screen, but a real one. The answer no. Or yes? We have two alternatives, either yes or no. If you don't understand me, I can explain for you. Demons are architects, not destroyers. They do not break into the system they are already inside it, because they themselves are part of the system. Their power lies not in chaos, but in order. They know the law better than those supposed to protect it, and they use this knowledge as a weapon. A demon never acts directly they sign papers, approve budgets, and deliver speeches about the greater good, while somewhere in a basement, the fate of a person who has become a mere line in a report is being decided. Their deception is designed not as a lie, but as a contract the victim voluntarily signs up for conditions that seem reasonable, profitable, and legal. Only later does it become clear that the price was set in advance, and there is no turning back. In this lies their main weapon, patience. A demon can wait for years, for decades, knowing that the system itself will do all the dirty work for them. Point analogy, a corrupt official, a judge, an oligarch, a person who perfectly realizes they are doing evil, but hides behind legality, procedure, and state necessity. They do not hide their face they speak in front of cameras. Their horror lies in the fact that they appear absolutely normal on the outside. Monsters are a rupture, not a system. Where a demon is patient, a monster is impulsive. Where a demon builds, a monster breaks without a purpose. A monster has no long-term plan, no contract, no manipulation only a flash, only an act. It is impossible to predict them through the logic of cause and effect, because their logic is the absence of logic, a pure impulse that has broken through the thin veneer of normalcy. This is exactly why a monster is more terrifying in the moment, but less terrifying in the long run because a demon destroys slowly and systematically, while a monster destroys quickly and locally. Society knows how to catch monsters. The police, courts, and prisons react precisely to this type of threat, but it is poor at catching demons, because a demon uses those very same institutions for protection. Analogy, maniacs, rapists, those who act on a pathological impulse outside of any system their evil is personal and targeted, but not institutional. Ghosts are not actors, they are traces. They do not choose evil and they do not commit it they are what is left, after the evil has already occurred. A ghost is stuck time, a moment of trauma that refuses to become the past and instead loops, repeats, and leaks into the present through those who happen to be nearby. The most disturbing thing about ghosts is that they are contagious not out of malice, but simply by their nature. Pain drags more pain behind it, and the cycle of trauma sucks in even those who want to break free. A ghost is not to blame for being a ghost they are a victim who, finding no way out, becomes part of the mechanism that generates new victims. Point analogy, people who have survived trauma or abuse within a system and who through no fault of their own reproduce the learned patterns of pain, closing a cycle that they did not start.